Hi and welcome to the Photoshop salon. You may be asking yourself, why this setup? Have I broken both of my legs? What happened? The answer is, I can't be arsed.
I can't be arsed!
But also, my cat decided to sleep under my blanket and I just want to be close to him because this does not happen too often. Because I'm feeling a bit unproductive lately, in today's video we're going to do something absolutely useless. He just touched me with his paw. Which is, we're going to turn famous YouTubers into different historical eras. As in, I don't know if you get that often, but looking at people, I often wonder, like, I see which era they would work in. As in, like, what era do they look like? Does that make sense? Some faces are just more historical than others. Sometimes I'm just like, yep, a 16th century milkmaid right there. So I do have that with famous people sometimes, so let me just jump into it and tell you which eras the famous YouTubers are actually from. It was a little bit difficult to pick people that I will be working on today because it turns out that, like, literally every famous YouTuber is problematic. Literally every single one of the famous YouTubers was in some sort of scandal every now and then. So I just want to make a disclaimer. If I feature someone problematic in the video today, it is probably because I don't know that they've been involved in something. I'm not even watching half of these people. I just thought their faces are recognizable, so let's jump into it, you know? Let's start off with MrBeast. He is super popular right now. He has a massive amount of subscribers. I think it's one of the biggest channels that are led by a single person and are not a company. I'm gonna have to say, his sort of like iconic beard mustache combo gives off major 17th century vibes, and like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you can agree. Maybe the bangs, not so much, the hairstyle, but we'll work on that. So I just need a good MrBeast photo. Oh, as always, Google delivers. Trying to find something with like a little bit of like chiaroscuro so it matches the 17th century portraits better. Anyway, a disclaimer, I'm not actually using Photoshop because I don't own it because I'm cheap. So I'm using a marvelous website, and this is not sponsored, Pixlr.com. And I have been using it since I was 17 and I still have not invested into an actual Photoshop because all of the tools I need are already there. So, okay, these ain't it. Okay, I'm gonna have to stick with the orange sweatshirt one, which is sort of like pretty popular. Okay, and now I need a 17th century portrait that I think could work. So we need something with not too much chiaroscuro going on because then it's not gonna work. That's like a lot of hair. That's a bit too much, I think. Oh, he looks a little bit like him. Okay, we'll try that. They actually look similar. Hell yeah, I told you. And he even has the bangs, except it's like the other direction. Should I just flip this? Okay, now it's just the wrong direction. Okay, I am now like 80% sure this dude has traveled through time. As I told you, I'm not really watching him. I just know he exists and I know he's a big channel. Do I sound like I'm chasing clouds right now? Probably yes. I don't care. That's a lot of hair. Okay, I'm just waiting for like Photoshop purists to come at me, tell me I'm doing it all wrong. But also, I cannot be arsed. Wow, this is fantastic. It's flawless. Okay, hear me out. A lot of this comes down to lighting, and also I need to get rid of the bangs. Bye. Who's laughing now? This is immaculate. I swear to God, this is gonna get better. I promise you. Huh? Who's laughing now, huh? Okay, this is not looking good. Hell yeah, this is what we needed. Yeah, boy. Look at this 17th century gentleman. This is a little bit more time consuming than I thought. I'm not that good. Okay, I'm just gonna save it just in case. Yay! Okay, next up. Since we're doing MrBeast, we have to do PewDiePie as well, because, I mean, the sole reason MrBeast is so big, I think, is because of PewDiePie, so I'm very tempted to use this picture. I'm not using it because it doesn't look period appropriate. Okay, not gonna lie, this particular picture gives me like 19th century vibes, but he is in the middle of closing his eyes. What kind of screen cap is that? They did him dirty. He is laughing a lot. Like, bruh, chill. Nope. I'm gonna have to use the blinking picture because, oh, is it this one? Okay, kind of a little bit like those, I'm just gonna copy it, like those 19th century portraits where people are all like, I'm being meditative and thinking about conquering the world. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try that. I'd say it's like 1870s men's portrait. Or should we try a photo actually? You know what? Let's try a photo. Okay, which one of those guys has a similar facial expression? I'd say this one. Oh, he's Polish. The beard ain't it. Like, it's gonna be difficult to like mix things up. So I'm a bit worried about the headphones. Like, what am I gonna do about the headphones? How about this one? You know what? Let's try it. Let's just try it. Let's give it a go. Am I right? Okay, so like the size of the head is more or less okay. No, it's not. I was joking. The mouth is a little bit. Oh, bruh. Okay, no, it is too small. Okay, I need to stretch it out. This is cursed. But you know what? Screw it. This channel is off the rails at this point. I don't know what's happening. The hair, you must admit, is flawless. Like, the vibes are immaculate. Okay, the headphones need to go. I'm sorry. Oh! And look at this distinguished gentleman. See, I wanted something relaxing and not something that will not allow me to sleep at night. Oh my god. Oh no, it is way too small. I feel like it's not only too small, it's also the wrong angle, but I don't think anyone is gonna be too unhappy about it. Like, least of all, the dude himself, so. Oh damn! It actually does match. Like, I'm kind of happy about it. Okay, weirdly it kind of does work, or am I wrong? Like, oh wait, the brightness. Oh hell yeah, we're getting there. The brightness was off. It's a bit unsettling, not gonna lie. Okay. Also, I'm gonna have to close the window because one of my neighbors, I don't know who, has an Apple timer set off. It's going off every morning and they will not turn it off for like hours, and you know, like, no judgment, but I'm going a little bit insane. Okay, like, tell me this looks wrong. This looks good. This dude is like on a way to a council meeting. He's about to debate whether or not to build a park in his neighborhood. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to close the window because this is driving me insane. Turn it off! Anyway, I thought we'd move to Mr. Bradman Rock, and one of the only reasons I'm moving on to this particular person is because I wanted to brag a little bit, because for some unknown reason, Bradman Rock is subscribed to me, so. And I'm just gonna say this. I feel like he had a really big glow up recently. Like, if you look at his profile picture and if you look at him recently, like, damn. It's also probably called growing up, but I'm just saying. So I need a good Bradman Rock photo that is like 2021. Damn, he is looking fine. Anyway, what era is this face from though? Okay, this is 1840s for sure. This is like early photography times, and I will prove it to you in a minute. Oh, he's so cute. 1840s, I'm telling you, 1840s portrait man. Okay, you know what? I need to use a little bit of help from my Pinterest hot Victorian man board. Okay, all right. I'm getting a little bit distracted here. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Anyway, okay, how about this one? I love this one. Do we have a match? Yeah, I think it could work. It's gonna work, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna have to work. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to work. Okay, I'm leaving Bradman's original hair because it is glorious. Looks like the head is a little bit too big, and I may not know human anatomy at all. Can you please appreciate that I'm doing all this on my laptop without a mouse? It takes some extra dedication to do this. Oh, that's so romantic. Okay, it is 100% going to work. Yeah, I forgot you can like zoom into the photos. I just keep doing it from the distance, but then it only proves that I truly do not care. Oh, the color is sort of really high. but it kind of looks nice. Oh, he looks like Chopin. Oh, Bradman is about to compose a love song to you. Okay, I feel like the original photo is really blurry, so I'm gonna have to blur this a little bit, and then probably a little bit of photo texture as well. Can I just steal it from this one? Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not that good. Oh my god, like, tell me I'm wrong. So 1840s. Is this a time travel or a drama channel right now? Because, okay, moving on. Emma Chamberlain, I feel like, fits well into like two categories. It's either a Victorian lady with like the middle parting and big eyes and stuff, or like a Dutch 17th century aristocrat, or a milkmaid, doesn't really matter. Let's try and go Victorian first. And now we need a picture of Emma. Why is this looking creepy? Like, I'm not doing anything and like it just comes off really creepy. It keeps getting worse. I'm pretty sure there are people that are actually doing this for a living that know what they're doing and do it well. You know, sue me. Okay, the neck is a little bit too thin for the face. That's the issue here, I hope. I've got it. That's what's wrong. See, it's perfect now. Flawless. No one can tell this is not Victorian. You're gonna go on Pinterest a year from now and this is gonna show up. People are going to be so confused. They're gonna be like, wow, she looks just like Emma Chamberlain. Is she a time traveler? How did that happen? Oh, wait, she has a shadow on the other side of the face. What if I flip it? That's actually a bit better. Okay, I'm dumb. But then the forehead is too big. I have several issues with this. Oh, now we made holes in the background. Fantastic. It's also too tall. It's just all around a mess of bad proportions and lack of skill. Okay, I gotta say, the color match though is like pretty cool. Anyway, that's Emma Chamberlain done as a Victorian lady, but as I said, she might as well be I'm just gonna leave this, like, who cares? She might as well be a Dutch woman, which I'm gonna prove to you in a second. 16th century Dutch portrait woman. See what I'm saying? Like, okay, again, this is like full frontal and this is sideways, so it doesn't make sense. Okay, or maybe I should look for a sideways picture of her. People need to stop laughing in picture because it's making things complicated for me. Like, that's just inconvenient. What am I doing? Where is my life heading right now? I'm taking photos of strangers that I know nothing about and I'm putting them on like historical paintings made by people that were probably my age when they made these. How did we get here? Wait, did I delete her chin? She does look like she has lost a neck. Okay, like, again, tell me I'm wrong. Okay, the facial expression is maybe not the most Dutch portraiture appropriate. I get it, like, I get what you're saying, but also, should I just delete half of her face? Okay, some of the eye is gone, but, like, I mean, she could easily be wearing this outfit. Okay, this is not my best work, not gonna lie, but you get the idea, right? That's what I mean with like a face that looks a certain type. Like, it just fits the outfit, you know? And it doesn't matter if half of your eye and eyebrow is gone, because it still works. Okay, let's do Naomi Tang, because she is just flawless. And I have to say, especially on this picture, she gives me like Gibson girl vibes, you know? Like Edwardian Gibson girl, especially with those two strands. It gave me this idea that maybe this would be a look for her. Let's have a look at my Gibson girl Pinterest board and let's find someone that would fit her face well. What was the angle that we had? Okay, so that was a bit tilted, but like frontal. Okay, tilted, right? It's a little bit tilted. Let's do this. Okay, that is a similar sort of head position and expression, which gives me a lot of hope for this. See, she already looks good. Okay, the pig is a little bit too contrasty, so I'm gonna try and fade it. See? Okay, I messed up the jawline big time. See, it worked. And then we also need to steal the old photo texture. Do we get it here? You know what, it just sort of looks like a photo stain, so I'm just gonna leave the texture. Hell yeah! Maybe, is it still too contrasty? Wait, okay, yes. Then we have the golden boy trio of Dani, Gonzalez, Curtis Connor and Drew Gooden. And I have to say Curtis and Drew both give me like 17th century, the Musketeers vibes, you know what I mean? While Dani is more on like 18th century side. Bruh, do you have a photo where you look normal? Okay, I guess I'm not a fan, like there's no mustache there. I feel like such a stalker, like most of these people are probably younger than me. Okay, see, the mustache is where it's at. This one, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him good. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, so like, shadow on the right side. The Musketeers take place in 1630s portrait man. French. Okay, shadow on the right side, but the face is sort of sideways. Okay, something like this, but preferably not full length. Legit, do they even have portraits that are not taken from a profile? No, they do not. Okay, this one, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, they actually, okay, hear me out. They do look similar. Like, I'm not saying I'm really good at this, but like, tell me you're good at telling which era people are from without telling me you're good at telling which era people are from. Like, that's the very same facial expression. I kid you not. Oh my god. This is disturbing. Like, the eye shape is identical. What the hell? I'm a bit worried about the jawline because it's way off, but we're gonna work around that, you know? Not the first time I had to pretend something works when it doesn't. Okay, now we have a bit of problem here because this is not looking good. But like, do I care enough to change it, or am I just gonna stick with an awful Photoshop job? Because I think you know the answer already. Like, you know it. Deep in your heart, you know I'm not a perfectionist type. Screw it. That's what it was supposed to look like the whole time. The question is, should I get rid of the forehead? Because the hair is really disturbing at this point. He looks so done. He is so done with my shit. Okay. Alright. You know what? That is his final form. No, what is going on? God, I'm so sorry. This is horrifying. But if you look from the distance though, no, it does not look good. I'm so sorry. Maybe he just got in a fight with fellow musketeers. You know what? Let's just assume this one never happened. I am going to apply some texture on top. Kitty, honestly, what the hell? You have eaten. Painting texture, hell yeah. Oh, perfect. Wow, it made it so much better. So anyway, I'm applying to art school next week. I see no issues with this whatsoever. I mean, granted, the proportions and facial movement is like way off, but also... Kitty, oh my god. Honestly, you need to stop. You need to control yourself. Okay, since I've done him, I also have to do the other two because otherwise it would be unfair. So I need a 17th century looking picture of Drew Gooden. And I am questioning my choices right now. Like, what the hell am I doing? Wait, did he get married? I didn't know that. That's so cool. Okay, this has got perfect lighting. Let's go. This is very tempting, not gonna lie. Oh wait, this one, hell yeah. On Drew pictures, it's like coming from the upwards direction. It's coming from above, People are so weird. Like, why are our faces that different from one another? Like, we're literally the same species. Okay, here we go. See, I mean, that is a good match right there. It is going to look much better once I'm finished, okay? Just give me some time. There is barely anything of the face left at this point. And then I'm also gonna add the texture. Oh no, oh hell no. That we had here. Oh, this is absolutely awful. I feel like every time I'm finished with those, I'm like quite happy with them. And then when I see it like out of context, it's just like, if that was me, I would sue. You know what I mean? But either way, here is Drew. And we're done with that. And then we also have Dani, which, as I said, is like, gives me 18th century vibes. Oh, this sort of picture. And we need this sort of picture, but with like better lighting. Why do people keep smiling all the time? Like, who has energy for that? No offense. Bruv, I'm gonna need you to stop smiling at this point. It's inconvenient to anyone who is trying to Photoshop you into an 18th century portrait. It's just, it ain't it. Okay, I'm gonna take this one, even though it's like a video frame, because the lighting is immaculate. Okay, this one is like middle-aged, so it's not gonna work. This one has sort of a baby face, and it's probably like 12, but let's go for it. The head size is probably the most nerve-wracking part of this because it's so difficult to tell. This shadow here is a little bit weird because it's not there in the original pic, and I wonder if I flip it, is it gonna work better? It still works. Like, we need this dude to like shine and glow. Okay, and we need to get rid of the second eyebrow because it's concerning. It's not good. Oh boy. It's a no from me, but you know what? I feel like I failed to prove my point here. Okay, next up, I thought we could do Akana, and I'm thinking which era could work for her. I feel like she has a very vintage looking face, like she would rock the 1940s, but that's not far enough, you know? What if I put her in like early 19th century, like 1810s? This is terrifying. It's just wrong. I really like this portrait. I think it's really cute. So we're gonna try this one. See, I feel like it already looks kind of nice. Yeah, it already looks kind of nice. Like, it's a bit too blurry compared to the actual painting, so... Just not to whitewash her, I'm going to darken the skin tone a little bit. Okie doke. See, like, she could work as a Regency rich lady that decided to stay single and now is just like shipping other people and like trying to make sure her nieces get married well, you know what I mean? Okay, next up we have Simply Nailogical, and she does look a little bit Victorian, but I would say like later Victorian, like 1880s would be her jam. That's how I feel about it. But we're trying to find out a non-smiley photo, which is gonna be rough because apparently YouTubers are very happy people. This is the closest to not smiling that I found. It is a struggle, you know, it's difficult to be a Photoshop artist, or rather a pixlr.com artist. Okay, we're just gonna make her into like a cheerful Victorian lady, you know? Okay, 1880s portrait woman photo. You know, like the type that is just really happy to have her photograph taken. This is probably a teenage lady, but we're gonna try. See, it's already a match. Oh, that's way off. Wow. Fantastic. What can I say? I was born to do this. So I'm having a bit of an issue here because in the original photo her face is sort of like tilted downwards, and here it's not, and we either get too much of a forehead or we just don't get a neck at all. There is no neck. I'm just gonna, as always, ignore this issue and proceed. See, like, this is what happens when the source image is not ideal. Like the photo I picked, it's like it's already not looking Victorian, so it's difficult to prove my point when we're dealing with stuff like that, which turns out horrific. And like, both source materials are actually really beautiful, and then we end up with this. Like, I'm just giving up. And like, there is like 100 other YouTubers that I have a list of, but I'm kind of tired and I'm getting a bit bored, so as an honorable mention, we're gonna do Gus Johnson in a 16th century attire. Again, why the hell do you smile so much? Like, you don't even smile in your videos, what is this? I'm having a good feeling about this particular image, not because of the expression, but because of the lighting. So we're gonna try and go ahead with this one. 1500s man portrait. Okay, we obviously need a ruff. How about something like this? Like, obviously he's older than Gus, but I feel like the facial expression and the vibe they give off is similar. You know what I mean? Like, this sort of like... Anyway, my camera just said I have 5 minutes, so I'm gonna be brief about it. I have a feeling it's either going to be like on point or absolutely terrifying, and it's gonna make me want to like just overall find another career. Let's go! Hell yeah, okay. We are going to make it work. I swear. Okay, that kind of actually already works. I told you, Gus's face is kind of historical. Like, it just is. Oh my god, it works. Like, I don't have to do much. Like, it does work. Where's the painting texture? I lost it. Is it here? Okay. Hello? He is a time traveler for sure, like 100%. Something is way off with the way his face matches the rough. Like, and he's also, the expression is not even historically looking. Like, it just looks like someone stopped him on the street and was like, "Sir, your ship has sunk. There was a battle. We have some bad news." You know what I mean? That kind of like a merchant dude that you just meet at the village and you're like, "Oh no, not another merchant. Look at his big ruff and his stupid hat." You know, like, you get me? Like, hello, sir. Anyway, on that note, I think we're gonna end this because we're getting dangerously close to the truth and some people just don't want their cover-up to be compromised. So, you know, it's getting a bit dangerous. Thanks a lot for joining me for this macabre of digital enhancement and see you next time. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say in my defense. You've all seen it. You've all seen what happened. Anyway, bye.